everybody. Welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And I actually just, my sound is sounding a little bit weird to me, so I'm hoping that somebody will be jumping on soon and can actually tell me if they can hear me, because it's kind of sounding like I'm not, no, I guess I am. Okay. For some reason, I thought my audio might not be working because I put my headphones in at the very last minute. All right. So tonight, it's actually Wednesday night tonight. And normally I jump on Tuesday nights with a sketch challenge, but I wasn't in town yesterday. And so here I am on a Wednesday night with a sketch challenge for you, because I just really felt like I wanted to do some crafting tonight. So I'm here. I will post the actual picture of the sketch afterwards. I had a little issue the last time I did a sketch challenge where I posted the link to a Google Doc so that you could download the sketch, and Facebook didn't like that. And so I wasn't able to, all of a sudden my Facebook Live dropped and I was only live on YouTube. So tonight, what I'll do is on my Facebook group, Facebook page, and on YouTube, I will post the image of the sketch after I'm done so that you can have it to play along with. Now, I just need to somewhere grab my phone because I can see somebody said hello and I can't see who it is. So I'm just going to quickly look to see who's with me, because I'd like to know. All right, let's see who it is. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, Sandy. Nice. Sorry. Just a reminder, Sandy, if you think about it, go into StreamYard.com/Facebook and give permission to Facebook so that I can actually see who's commenting. So, all right. I'm going to switch over to my desktop. Actually, first of all, I have to say thank you to Katherine, who actually gave me a beautiful card as part of, we did a gift exchange on our team event, and she gave me a beautiful card, and that's exactly where I got this sketch from. So thank you, Katherine, for that, because I really liked it. All right, so let me switch over to my desktop, and I will show you the sketch. All right, so your card base is either 5.5 by 8.5 if you want it booklet fold, or 4 1/4 by 11 if you want it tent fold. Now layer 1, which is this orange layer, is 1.5 by 5 1/4. And then layer 2 is 2.5 by 5 1/4. That's the yellow. Layer 3 is the green, which is 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. Layer 4 is the blue, 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then the white, layer 5, is 2 inches by 3 inches. And then this layer is 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4. This layer, which is going to be my sentiment, could be bigger or smaller, can't be much longer, but it could be wider depending on what your sentiment is. It could be shorter, but that's where my sentiment's going to go. So you can change it up. I'll give you some other ideas for how you could do this card. All right, so I'm using the Eden's Garden stamp set. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites these days, and I need to be using it. The stamp set and the dies will be available in the upcoming January to June mini catalog, but the designer series paper and the gems and the cotton paper will only be available until the end of December or while supplies last. So, all right, I have a piece of Evening Evergreen, which I've cut 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm just scoring it at 4 1/4. So this is the side I've scored on. It's got the indent, so I'm going to fold towards the mountain or the bump. Just gives it a nice crease. Got my bone folder. Oh, yeah, Sandy, I don't know why that doesn't sometimes always keep the permissions. Not to worry. I just like to know who's commenting, so not to worry. All right, so then I've got some pieces here. So this is my absolute favorite of the designer series paper. So this piece is cut 2.5 by 5.25. And then the opposite side of that, so this is the same, this is 1.5 by 5.25. So I'm just going to butt those up against each other. And then I've got a piece of gold. This is gold foil that is 1/2 inch by 5.25. And I'm going to use that to hide the seam. Just kind of gives it, I just love the look of this. You could do all sorts of things with this. You could use ribbon, a 1/2 inch ribbon or a 5/8 inch ribbon to hide that seam. You could use just cardstock. You could use all sorts of things to, or even designer series paper. But I just, since there's gold in this designer series paper, I'm using the gold foil. I actually had to order more gold foil because I've used so much since this paper came out that. All right, so we're just going to put that on. Oops. And then this piece will go on. Now it doesn't matter if it doesn't quite butt up against this because you're going to hide this with whatever you use. Now, if you're going to use ribbon, what you probably want to do is cut a piece that's going to go all the way around, because, well, you'd have to put the pieces of designer series paper together. But if you were going to wrap it all the way around, wrap it and then put your seam in the middle, because it's going to get covered up. So I'm just going to put this piece down. Like that. Isn't that pretty? Just, I love this paper. It's almost hard to use it. Okay, so now I've cut my layer number 4 is 2.25 by 3.25. So it's gold foil. And then I've got a piece of basic white that I'm going to do a stamp on that's 2 by 3. And then this piece is 3/4 inch by 3 3/4. So I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on these two pieces. Actually, and on the inside of the card. While I have my inside of the card out, first I'm going to adhere this down. I'm into using little strips of designer series paper on the inside of my cards because I always have these pieces left over. And you might as well use them up instead of putting them into the recycling. There we go. So that will just go on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says, "Dear friend, how are you?" And I'm going to stamp the big flower. Okay. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Evening Evergreen. Now, let's see if I've got this label on straight. Let's see. No, not too bad. Okay. Truth, not bad. I'll surprise myself sometimes. All right, now I'm going to stamp in Soft Succulent. Just want to see how dark that is. That's pretty good. All right, so I'm just going to kind of stamp that right there. Gosh, that does seem dark. That almost seems like, here we go. Almost seems as dark as the Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to stamp off. So I'm going to, just to give it a little bit extra on the front. Okay, so got my stamping done, except for the inside of the card. Here's my glue. Like that. And then let's pop this up. This one in the middle, so the middle doesn't sag. Put that right like that. And then this, we're going to pop up. I'm not going to put those dimensionals too close to the edge because it's going to overhang a little bit. So we'll just have it hanging off. Like that. That's even. Okay, and then this can go on the inside of the card. I'm not going to stamp a sentiment on the inside of the card. Just gives me lots of room for writing a message. On the inside like that. There. Okay, now one more thing. Let's put some gems on it. These are the garden gems. So let's put some of these. And I'm going to use these ones that have a bit of, I guess it's cherry cobbler in them. They've got a bit of a red tone to them. It's just really pretty. Indecision. All right, let's put it there. Yeah, pretty. I'm going to be very sad when this paper is no longer available or is gone at the end of December. So if you are going to be sad like I am, make sure you get this on your order. Today is free shipping day. Free shopping day would be fun. Free shipping day on orders over $65. So if you have stuff that maybe is on your wish list from the last chance sale, things that are retiring from the holiday catalog or the July to December mini catalog, it's a great chance to get a hold of those because free shipping is always a good thing because shipping is in Canada $9.95 up to $100, and then after that it's 10%. So if you can save that $9.95 or 10%, it's a very good deal. So that is on until just tonight. So don't miss out. Get your order in so that you take advantage of the free shipping. Okay, let's see. My weeks are a little all jumbled for the next couple of weeks. So tomorrow night I will be back with a project for you. And then Saturday, I'm having my customer and team appreciation event starting at 11. So I will be on about 10 o'clock. So plan to join me for a project there. And I will be live on Sunday as well at 12 noon Pacific. All the times are Pacific. So hopefully you'll join me. Next week again will be a little messed up because we're away. But for now, I'm back and things are more or less on schedule. So I hope you join me. Hope you enjoyed the sketch. Again, I will post the image on both my Facebook group and page, and I put the image on YouTube so that you can download the sketch and play along. Oh, I promised somebody who commented, I'm just going to flip back over. I promised somebody who commented that I would always show my card and the sketch side by side so that they can see how it turned out. Pretty close. And actually, while I have it, if I can find, I probably can't find, oh yes I can. Let me show you Catherine's amazing card. So this was Catherine's card. So she actually, just a little different. She used designer series paper. This was some of the bedazzled specialty paper that was part of Celebration. And then she embossed this. So another way to do this, where she's embossed the strip instead of, I've used designer series paper on both sides. Really pretty. I loved it, and I love getting cards, especially when they inspire me to do something like this sketch. So thank you, Catherine. So, All right, back over. Okay, thanks everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll play along, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, everybody. Happy stamping.